Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADP. Today our topic is how to filter rows based on nulls. So in this video, we are going to cover two topics. One is how to filter based on null values and how to filter the rows between condition. So we'll see these two scenarios in this particular video. So before that, I'm importing required functions here. So mainly call and to underscore date. So next, I'm creating one sample data frame here. So with these columns, so ID, name, age, department, salary. So this is my sample data frame. So in this, I have few null values. So here one null is there, here one null, here one null, and I have few empty strings also. So here one is there, here one is there. So this data frame has few nulls and few empty strings. So on top of this, what I'm going to do is I want to filter the null values. So first we'll see the syntax to filter the null values. So first, how we need to write the syntax is, so df dot filter, so data frame dot filter, and inside filter, we can write the condition in different ways. So these three different ways we can write the syntax. So our actual syntax is df dot filter, and inside that we need to write the condition. So this first line of code is, this is SQL way of writing the code. So inside filter, so we have to start and ending with double quote, and inside double quote, we need to write the SQL syntax. So I want to filter null records from this particular column. So we have state column in this. So maybe you can rename this state to name. So suppose in name column, I want to filter only null values. So I'm writing like state is null. And similar way, second way in PySpark, how we can write is df dot state dot is null. Okay, so either is null or is not null. Okay, so this is a way of writing PySpark. So in PySpark, we can write one more way, like first we can define the column by using call function, call of state dot is null. So these three ways we can write the filter function, filter condition. So next one is, we will see for few more line of code how we can write the filter condition. So here first one is SQL way. So state is not null. So here it is null. Here it is not null. And similar way here, in same SQL, you can write like this also. Not state is null. Instead of writing is not null, we can write is null here and not at the starting. In PySpark, so here we can write df dot state dot is not null. So here it is null, here it is not null. And similar way, call of state dot is not null. So here I differentiated. So this is for null condition and this is for not null condition. And this one is how to write multiple conditions. If you see in these two syntaxes, we have only one condition. Inside filter, we have only one condition. So that is state is null or call of state is null. Either is null condition or is not null condition. Suppose if you want to write multiple conditions, you can write like this. So this is our first condition. So state is null. That is first condition. Second condition is gender is null. So this is second condition. So in between first and second condition, so we need to write the conditional logical conditions. So like either and or not. So here I'm writing two different ways. So first one is SQL way of writing. So in SQL way, starting and ending with double quote, and inside double quote, we are writing this one. So state is null and gender is null. And second one is PySpark way. In PySpark way, how we can write it? Df dot state dot is null, and in between. So in PySpark, we should not write like this, A and D. So we have to write the and symbol. And df dot gender dot is null. And similar way, this one we can write like this also. So call of state is null and undo symbol. So df call of gender is null. So we can write either of the method. So first we'll go for first scenario. If you want more information on these conditions, you refer my previous video. So video number is 282. So there I explained how to filter the rows based on single condition and multiple conditions. So my first scenario is filter null values. So null values can be queried using is null attribute of call function. So here what I'm doing is I'm trying to filter rows where age is null. So for that, what I'm doing, df dot filter, since I want to get the nulls from age column, I am writing like call of age dot is null. So I want to get the null value. So I'm writing is null. So this is like single condition. So if you write, so mainly we are targeted on age column. So age column, we have one null value. And if you see this data frame in this age column, we have one null value. So that is, it is filtering out and it is giving the output here. And second one is filter not null values. So for not null values, we can write, we can use is not null attribute. So how we can write it is df dot filter, and inside that single condition like call of age dot is not null. So earlier it is null. If you see here, this is null and here is not null. And same this code, you can write either of the method. So here three ways are there, no? So either of the method we can write. So here I return by using this third method, by using call function. So now, if you see on age column, I want to filter the non-null values. As we saw here in our base data frame, sample data frame, in age column, we have one null value. Now what I given condition is not null. So that means non-null values. So what it will give, except this row, remaining all rows, it will print here. See here in age column, it excluded that null row. So remaining all we are getting. So out of 10 rows, we are getting 9 rows here. So next scenario, we'll see how to filter using between function. So between attribute of call function can be used to filter data from a column based on lower and upper range. So this is mainly useful in real-time cases. So multiple times whenever you are doing unit test kind of thing, so we frequently use this between function. So here I took one real-time case. Like first I'm reading one CSV file. You assume that this is my source file, and this source file I move to bronze layer. So in bronze layer, I want to check the data. So first I'm reading the data here, this CSV file, and I printed count also, this data frame, how many records are there, and I printed print schema also. You can see this many columns we have in this particular data frame. See here we have in this particular this many columns, and in this mainly we are targeting on this report underscore dt. So in report underscore dt, so we have dates here. So that means this particular record when it is generated. So that means this particular date, this record is updated. So like different dates are there. So next, if you see this print schema, see a report date is date type, and these other things we don't no need to bother here. So because our target is on report underscore date. So we need to cross verify whether this is in date format or string format. So if it is in string data type, we need to convert to date format, date data type by using to underscore date. So next what I'm doing by in this sample data frame, I'm using dot select. I'm selecting this column, report underscore dt column. So first I'm doing distinct. So if you see 101 here, if you see you have multiple values here. See here 0 with the 01 we have multiple values. So for that I given distinct here so that I will get only one record, and I given order by based on this report underscore date. So by default I will get in this order. Okay, so it's starting 2024-01, that is the starting date, and we have total 306 rows. And if you see maximum date, that is 2024-11-1. That means 2000. So maximum value is November 1st. And if you see minimum value, is January 1st. So now what is my requirement is I want to filter the records only between 2024 January 1st to June 30th. So that means I want to filter only 6 months data. But I have up to November, right? So that means so total 1 year data I have. Among this 1 year data, I want to filter only 6 months records. But if you see here, total in this particular data set, I have total 2087 records I have. That is total 1 year data. So from this, I want to filter only first 6 months data. So what I written syntax is here, df.filter. So inside that call of report underscore date, I'm selecting the column and I given a dot between, and inside that I'm giving range, upper range and lower range. So that what will happen, it will select the records only between 2024 January 1st to 30th June. And for verification, see here, after filtering, we are getting only 1498. But if you see initially, initially we have 2087 records. So in 2087, we have only these many records in that particular period. Okay, so again, what I'm doing, I am writing same command like df dot select report underscore date column. I am giving distinct and I'm doing order by. If you see here, minimum value is 2024 01, and if you see maximum value, it will be 2024 June 30. So here it is 182 rows, but if you see earlier, this is 306 rows. So this how we can filter only the required range records. But why we need to do filter like this? The scenario is like, so your development is over, your code development is over, and you move to main branch. Now your code is in dev branch and you completed your unit testing. Later you move to your TST environment, and there also you did TST. That means unit testing you completed. Then you are moving your code to acceptance environment. In acceptance environment, from your side, you did your unit testing also. But at the same time, from your product team, they will do two more tests. That is functional testing and system integration testing and UAT. So for doing this kind of test, your product manager will tell you how much data you need to load to acceptance environment. So general scenario is like whenever you are working in development stage, that is dev environment. So generally we load a few files, maybe 1 day data or 1 week data. So for development purpose, we'll do like that. But whenever you come to acceptance environment, you have to load at least minimum 6 months data. So whenever you are checking unit testing or your product people checking either functional testing or EAT or system integration, since they want to check only for 6 months, this particular 6 months, so there we can do this filter. Why? Because in acceptance, first we'll do full load. First we'll do full load with this 6 months of data. Once we create pipeline, from next day onwards, so today you loaded this 6 months of data as full load. Next day onwards, your pipeline will run as incremental load. So that means from tomorrow onwards, only incremental data will be updated. So today you loaded data, tomorrow onwards incremental data will be loading. So your product team, same day they will not do unit testing or FT. So they will do maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and they will take some time. 1 day or 2 days they will take time some time. But your pipeline will be running for incremental load. By the time when they started testing, the data will be of full load of these 6 months. Additionally, incremental load, maybe 2 days or 3 days of data. So if they want to do testing, they want to filter only 6 months data because they want to check only for 6 months data. So there you will use this function between. So they want to filter only 6 months data. At the same time, once acceptance environment is completed, then you will move to prod environment. In prod environment, generally, you will load full load data of normally either 1 year data or 1.5 year data or 2 years. So depends on project requirement. So there also first time you will do full load for 2 years, and second day onwards it will do incremental load. So whenever you are checking, So you don't want to incremental load, you want to check only for full load data. So there you can use this filter condition with between option. So this how you can use filter function for filtering the null values and for filtering the particular range of values. So this is about filter, and that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.